I joined the Sega in 1992, so it takes about 70 years. And I joined the Sega. I was working in Tokyo, and 1 year later I moved to the Sega Europe in London. Then I spent a time in London about 12 years there, and after that I moved to the San Francisco of Sega America. So I spent a time about 5 years. Then just 3 months ago, I come back to the Tokyo. I take over consumer worldwide responsibility. So right now under me is all over package business, and also US and Europe is a mobile and casual and gaming business. Sega has a studio in Japan, in Tokyo, and the UK, and mainly in the US. So my role is not only the sales and the marketing, including its R&D. So basically, one of the big job there is how we can invest. We should invest money for development, and also is one of the big role there how we can create some new IP is one of the big responsibility for me.
Okay, so looking back when you first started in the company, did you ever think it would change so radically, going from hardware and software manufacturer just to software?
When I joined the company, Sega was a hardware platformer. In that day, 16-bit is a Genesis in the US and Mega Drive in Europe and Japan. So I started for Sega is mainly hardware business rather than the software business. Then it's a big change. It's 2001. We changed to hardware platformer to software publisher.
And how do you think Sega has handled this evolution, and what have been the company's ups and downs during this period?
As you can imagine, it's as far as we were hardware platformer, we need to always establish hardware technology. So in that day, is one of the big changes in the company. Is we try to move out from hardware technology. Then we move to the focus to software development based on the hardware first party platform. That is company culture. It's up to then. It's a Sega focus to Sega hardware, so our own technology. So our software development team as well just can focus to the our own technology. But in one day, it's a move to the other first party hardware. So it's only bit in the beginning they are struggling how to do it. That is a completely different technology there. So in that day it was a Sega, but it's 6-7 years ago. It's a Sega had some only bit difficult time there, but today it's fine. It's we're working very well with first party. It's Sony, Nintendo, Microsoft. Yeah.
And what do you think are Sega's strengths?
Sega is working for since arcade business, so therefore we have tons is IP. So therefore we are now working even the Sonic today, even the Super Monkey Ball, and we have a lot of IP. It's our own IP, so that is a huge difference from other publisher. That is one of the I believe that is one of our strengths there.
And in what areas do you think that Sega can improve?
If we can create just, for example, new IP, we have not only for video game market, it's an arcade market, and also we are under Sega Sammy Holdings, so therefore we can utilize that kind of asset for different market like pachinko pass-through as well. So this is one of the big difference from other publisher. Is also is a merchandising as well, and animation is a toy. So under the Sega Sammy group holdings, we have many different entertainment company. So that is one of the big difference. So, once we create this IP, for example, Sonic is we are working for video game is for Sonic, and also is we are now challenging to some arcade or redemption machine or that kind of It's a new market there. Also, it's a mobile. It's easy, and but it's not pachinko bus easy. It's a target. It's a completely different there anyway. So that is one of the we have to more make sure that kind of more horizontal is a business model. That is one of the key issue for Sega.
Now, how challenging has it been balancing the legacy franchises of Sega like Sonic with the continual updates of new IP that you were bringing in? How challenging has it been balancing those two?
Yeah, this is one of the big challenge for us. It's for example, last 4 years, 5 years, we established a new IP in Japan. It's a Ryuga Gotoku. It's in the US. It's a Yakuza. That is our new IP, which we created. Is a very good brand in Japan. So next challenge is how we can extend that kind of IP or brand to the US or European market. The legacy products is that is good for example is a virtual console of Wii and also 360 XPL and the PSN. We are now aggressively extending to that kind of a legacy asset, legacy products, to more digital download business there.
Now, a lot of industry analysts, when the global financial crisis happened, a lot of industry analysts predicted that the games industry was safe because it makes so much money. Do you agree with this statement? And how did the GFC affect Sega's business?
Basically, I agree that it's not much big influence for video game business by the financial crisis. As you can see, is for example, Call of Duty is that is biggest sales ever. Is more than the GTA. So that is core gamer products. It's not almost nothing problem. It's a negative impact from financial crisis. But one issue there, I think, is a family market. That is, I'm only a bit nervous, is especially U.S. market. It's just last week I was in the U.S. It's some I can see not many people is coming to the Target, Walmart or something. It's clearly obviously some family is stopping to spend money in the Christmas. Yeah, we just launching it Mario and Sonic. It's a family market product there. It's to be honest, it's almost same or only a bit better than the Beijing, which we released 3 years ago. So we don't need worry so much that it's just except for that we have some core products there. For example, a Bayonetta is coming. This January. February. Alien vs Predator. So that is kind of core gamer products. It's fine for us.
How have you seen Sega as a company, as well as other Japanese publishers and developers, handle the changing industry landscape now that it appears to be skewing more towards Western markets? So a lot of Japanese developers and publishers are looking how to break into the Western market and how to develop games that will be popular not just in the Japanese market but also in the Western market. So I guess how do you see Sega's role in this, and how do you think the Japanese industry is handling that?
This is one of the big mission for our Japanese R&D, is how we can sell our products which is developed in Japan. To be honest, only the Capcom is doing very well. Capcom is doing very well, so this is one of the big challenge for Sega. But the other side, therefore, Sega has established our own studio it's some long time ago in the US, but actually we bought the company in UK and the US. So actually that business is doing very well, and creative assembly, sports interactive, also is a secret level which we bought. They developed the IMM, and also they are working on IMM 2. So it's that is a Sega is a very unique position there. It's a very mixture Japanese R&D and the Western R&D. How we can manage a business in the US and then